We will continue our work with multiplying polynomials, and here look at these three examples. We are multiplying a binomial times a trinomial. So we are going to use the same method, which is that we're going to distribute. We will distribute the x first in all three terms of the trinomial. So we will multiply that x 3 times, and then we will distribute the -4 in all three terms of the trinomial and combine like terms. So the hardest part of the problem is keeping all the terms straight so that you don't miss one. Okay, so you have to be very methodical. And so I'm going to go x times x squared, which is x cubed, x times 2x, which is plus 2x squared. We're using the product rule, as you know, with those x's, and then minus 3x. Now I'm going to distribute that -4, and I'm going to line up the like terms as I go. So -4 times x squared is a -4x squared. -4 times positive 2x is a -8x. And -4 times a -3 is a positive 12. So notice how I've lined up the like terms. And now we're just going to add the like terms. So we get x cubed minus 2x squared minus 11x plus 12. So the work itself is not that difficult because we've done all our previous work with multiplication. You just have to be sure that you don't miss a term when you go to distribute. Let's try number 2. We'll distribute the 5x first, all three terms in the trinomial, and then we'll distribute the -6 times all three terms of that trinomial. With the 5x times 2x squared, I get 10x cubed. 5x times a -3x is a -15x squared, and 5x times a positive 8 is a plus 40x. With the -6 times 2x squared, I get a -12x squared, and -6 times a -3x is a positive 18x, and -6 times a positive 8 is a -48. I've lined everything up again, all the like terms, and now I'm going to add like terms, working with the coefficients, leaving the variables alone, right? So I get 10x cubed minus 27x squared plus 58x minus 48. So again, a reminder that when we start adding like terms, we don't change the exponents on the variables. We just work with coefficients. And then here's our last one. We're going to distribute the 6x first. Then we're going to distribute the -9, all three terms, and kind of line up the like terms. So let's see, we have 6y times -9y squared, which is a -54y cubed. 6y times -2y is a -12y squared. 6y times -7 is a -42y. That takes care of our 6y. And now we're going to distribute the -9. So -9 times a -9y squared is a positive 81y squared. -9 times a -2y is a positive 18y, and -9 times a -7 is a positive 63, and our answer here, -54y cubed. Here we have a positive 81 with a -12, so that's going to be a positive 69y squared. So we have to subtract those two, right? And then we have here a -42y and a positive 18, which is a -24y, and then plus the 63, our final answer.